How's it going, everyone? And my name's Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 272 of Post Back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hope you all are having such a great Tuesday today and another day in the week, of course. We are back 3 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on going. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is be proud of your silent battles. Before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Didn't do anything other than hit legs and have class. So that was good. The only thing I look forward to is sleeping. I got a rest day tomorrow, so that should be pretty good. But back to today's message. Be proud of those silent battles. Now, I know that we all have times where we express the things, that might be hard to us. We express it to people around us, and we talk about, what it is that we're going through. I know that there are times that there are things we do not talk about. And those are the silent battles, the things that you deal with on your own. No one else is around you. You get seeped in by the darkness. The fact that you have had silent battles and you still manage to wake up every single day and you tell yourself, I'm going to keep on going, is living proof that no matter what, you will always succeed. You can get through anything you want as long as you keep on going. Something that I've been struggling a lot with is I think about my past. I think about, who I was as a person, in high school and, kind of beginning of college. I'm not the same person that I was now. And I mean that I mean that in a good way. Like I back then, I definitely did not take care of myself as I do now. I think, losing two beautiful people back to back, and I haven't even had really much time in between to process the first death and the second death. And, I'm very thankful that I grieve as much as I do because that's all that unexpressed love, that I can never talk about. I can never really give out to anybody. But there's just so much that I would say if I had the opportunity right now to, say something to them. And that's a silent battle that I've been dealing with for a while. But really, be proud of yourself that you wake up every single day and you still keep on vibing. You still keep on thriving. You still do your thing. You still try to be successful. You just try to manage yourself. Something to keep in mind. I bet there is so much in your life that you are trying to balance. Social life, personal life, taking care of your mental health, your eating habits, going to the gym, maybe, you're getting into some sort of new exercise, you got school. There's just so many things that you can be, taking care of at once. And the fact that you're doing all that while you're still trying to live your life and you deal with the things that you do and even your past. I mean, the past achievements, the moments where you thought you weren't going to make it, you are still fighting every single day. And that is something to be so proud of yourself. You know why? Because don't forget, that also builds character. It builds who you are, it builds the type of person that you are. You are scooting everything out of the way and you are saying, you know what? Despite this and this and this going through, I'm still going to make it to the end of the day. And sure, you probably don't tell yourself that, but that's what's happening. So, sometimes it's okay to take a step back and look at everything. Look at the timeline. Look at where you came from to be where you are right now. That is something to be proud of. And I started thinking that way about yesterday. I had a pretty bad day. Um, you know, I was grieving and, I was upset. But I didn't really try to let it consume my whole day, but I think about how much I've been through from back then 5 years ago when I lost my dad to now. How much I've changed and how much I've been able to push myself through. I've changed myself for the better. So always recognize those silent battles as battles because they still count. They still count. But be proud of yourself. You've done so much to get where you're at right now. And this is not the end of the chapter. You must flip the page and start a new one and keep on going. But with that being said, guys, I hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember to take care of yourself. Use every matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.